we're a little over a month into the NBA season here on ESPN. The Sonics come in with one of the better defenses around. They play solid defense, and that makes teams earn their baskets. They will be squaring off versus the Rockets, who come in expecting to go out and exert their dominance on the defensive end. To a man, everybody on the roster takes real pride in helping each other out. With that, let's send it to Bob Steele and Rod West, who are standing by in Seattle.
Welcome aboard, fans, and grab a good spot on your sofa. We're here at Key Arena in Seattle. I'm Bob Steele, and with me as usual is Rod West. Here are the starting lineups for tonight's game. What do you think's going to put on a show?
Steve Francis is a 20-point-plus scorer game, Bob, so the defense better not forget to keep an eye on it.
Okay, Rod, now let's head to center court for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. For the Houston Rockets, at center, Kelvin Cato. At forward, Kenny Thomas. Also at forward, Walt Williams. At guard, CUTTINO MOBLEY. Also at guard, Steve Francis. And now it's time to meet the starting lineup for your Seattle Supersonics. At the center position, from Yugoslavia, 6'11", number 14, number 14. At forward, from Yugoslavia, 6'10", number 77, Vladimir Vladimirovich. At the other forward position, out of Taylor Elvis High School, 6'10", number 7, RASHARD. At guard, out of Oregon State, 6'6", number 31, Brent Berry. Also at guard, out of Oregon State, 6'4", number 20, Gary Baker.
The Sonics corral the opening tip-off. Passes it. 14 fades away inside. Gets back iron and out.
Number 14 has the uncanny ability to blow even the easiest shots inside, and that's sad.
Mobley launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim. Cato gets up. Watches the lay-in. Cato jumps up. Watches the lay-in. Tipped in by Thomas.
Great second chance opportunity.
Couldn't agree more with you, Rod. Don't take any extra risks if you can help it. Radmanovic throws it in. The Sonics are just behind here, 2-0. Lewis is looking for the ball. Payton passes. The ball's loose!
The Rockets
were the last ones to get a piece of it before it went out of bounds. 7 on the shot clock. Payton launches from beyond the arc. Holds the flying.
He got that one even after the defense forced him to alter his shot. That's how good he is from the perimeter.
Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Passes. They push it inside. Launches from beyond the arc. Bounces off the left rim and out.
Mobley is a good shooter from long distance, but the defender met the challenge on that one.
Pass to the paint. Radmanovic from inside gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
That's where his talent lies. Those inside shots, just like that. Get him the ball, keep getting him the ball.
The Rockets
have the rock. They're shooting 16% from the floor. Passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. The J was missed by Francis. 14 passes it.
Steve. Francis has a first-rate mid-range game. Even though he missed that one, he has to keep taking that shot.
502. Barry now has it.
Pick him up.
Jumps up.
Number 14.
Cato inbounds the ball. Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Lob to the paint. The inside shot was buried by Mobley.
The Sonics
head into the front court. They're 3 out of their last 4 from the floor. Passes. Unloads from 10 feet out. Gets right iron, no good.
Barry has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage. The Rockets
have it. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Thomas dishes it off. Missed shot in the paint by Francis. The defensive rebound by 14. Just over 2 minutes here in the first quarter. In low. Radmanovic shoots. Drains a lightly contested shot.
That's too easy for him, Bobby. He's not even going to break a sweat tonight.
Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Bounce pass. Fades away inside. Answers right back.
Francis didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. With the inbound. The Sonics bring it up. They're shooting 66% from the floor. Passes it. Goes with the crossover. Passes it. 7 on the shot clock. The J was off the mark by Lewis. Thomas grabs the defensive board.
The Rockets
have the ball. They're 0 out of their last 2 from the arc. Mobley passes the ball. The fadeaway was no good by Francis. Rebounded by 14.
You cannot beat that kind of hands-on, in-your-face coverage. And it's so constant, too. That's a good example of how you play defense.
56 seconds here in the first quarter.
It's going inside.
Grabbed by Williams.
I got it. 15. Blitz.
Passes. 7 seconds to shoot. A long three-pointer was missed by Williams. 14 corrals the defensive board.
The Sonics
would love to extend their lead this trip down. Lewis wants it down low. Passes it. Loose ball! 7 on the shot clock. Payton with the ball. Payton heaves this one from half court. Doesn't get the tough shot. Nice rebound by the 4-year man out of New Mexico. Bounce pass. Takes a quick shot. Doesn't get it all the way there. Payton has it. He's shooting 50% from the arc. Got it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Payton. We're at the end of one. The score, 9-6.
The Sonics
have the lead after 1 period, Rod. What's been the key stat as far as you're concerned?
Assists, Bob. They're really showing what a good passing team they are. They're clicking together offensively and have the advantage on the scoreboard. An unselfish team is always at an advantage.
Williams throws it in. Francis makes the pass. Launches from beyond the arc. Doesn't tie it up.
Williams has to take the blame for that. That pick was pretty good, and he should have been able to lose that defender.
Now by 14.
Going inside. Roll it. Open two.
Passes.
I got him.
7 seconds to shoot. Radmanovic launches from beyond the arc. Passes it. Mobley with the rock.
1-on-1.
Francis shoots. Can't sink the well-defended shot.
Francis is usually deadly from that range, but the defense played him perfectly.
Payton brings it up. He's 1 out of his last 3 from the arc. Uses the crossover. Gets cut off by Williams. 7 on the shot clock. Lewis takes a shot from about 16. Off the mark.
Rashard Lewis was playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that possession.
Jumper was buried by Francis.
Steve Francis.
Francis comes clean right off that pick, and it was pretty simple after that.
Offense just doesn't get any more basic than that, but it works. Radmanovic inbounds the ball. Payton has the ball. He's 1 of 3 from the arc. Passes.
Drop. He's going inside.
Passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. Goes with the fadeaway. Bounces it off the left rim, then in.
You'll sink those all day, Bob. What a nice shot.
Francis is at the controls. He's shooting 33% from the floor. Now in the paint. Thomas fires from the post. Connects off the front rim.
Tough matchup inside, Bob, but he gets the deuce.
The Sonics are at the controls. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor.
45 twin.
Payton passes. Radmanovic is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
As a coach, I always said, if you're going to foul like that. Make sure the shot has no chance of going in.
He can't get the first.
Substitution
Williams
for the Sonics.
will head to the bench.
Substitution for the Rockets.
Thomas with the inbound. Francis works it up court. He's 2 of 6 from the floor. At the foul line. Puts it up. Picks up his 5th point of the quarter. He has a total of 7.
Boy, that's a tough spot to be in against a shooter of his caliber. You've got to bring your all if you want to shut him down.
The Sonics work it up court. They're shooting 50% from the arc. Passes. Radmanovic fires from the right block. Can't answer back.
Radmanovic doesn't need to take that shot. There has to be a better option on offense. The Rockets
have the rock. They're shooting 35% from the floor. In the paint. I got it. It's loose. Thomas pulls the trigger from 8. Gets the front rim.
Way to clean the offensive glass right there, Bob.
Thomas capitalizes on the second chance opportunity. Payton passes it. The Sonics head into the front court. They're 2 out of their last 4 from the arc. Releases from close range. Corrals the ball by Cato.
Nice block there. Terrific defensive stop.
Francis has the rock. He's 3 out of his last 6 from the floor. Payton has it. Payton heads up court. He's shooting 33% from the arc. Passes it.
Help down low. Get up.
7 on the shot clock. Passes. He's all alone.
Now that's how you play the game, Bob. He recovered smoothly off the pump fake and then came away with the steal. Nice job.
52 seconds here in the second quarter. Passes it. Passes. 7 seconds to shoot. Fires.
Yes! Take it!
They can go 2 for 1 here if they hurry, Bob. The Rockets
have a big opportunity and can tie it up here. Pass caught by Mobley. Pass back. 7 on the shot clock. Goes with the crossover. Puts it up. Yanks it down inside.
Mobley is kicking himself right now. He got the shot he wanted, but he didn't come through.
Perry puts it up from the corner. Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
Way too much contact there. No question why the ref blew the whistle.
He can't get the first.
Substitution
Cato
for
will come off the floor.
Substitution for the Rockets.
Griffin throws it in. Francis has it. He's shooting 37% from the floor. The clock runs out, and we're heading to the half. The score, 18-15. We're going to step aside for halftime and let Clark give you the first half breakdown.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Now let's take a look at how the numbers break down from the first half. The Sonics have been hitting the three ball with ease out there in the first half. Their outside shot is keeping them in this game, so I expect to see more of the same in the second half. Kenny Thomas, in the first half, has a total of 6 points and 6 rebounds. He'll walk away with our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That's our halftime report. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN post-game show at the conclusion of the game. Let's send it back to Bob and Rod.
Substitution for the Sonics.
Francis dishes it off.
I got him. 34 counter. Yo, power stack. Help. Switch.
Passes it.
Double.
The Rockets
Will turn it over. Lewis inbounds the ball.
Receipt.
Passes.
Help down low. Pick him up.
14. Shoots from 12. It's blocked.
The Rockets
Have it. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Cato gets vertical. Gives the layup. Peyton brings it up. He's 1 out of his last 3 from the arc. Passes it. Gains some altitude. It's blocked.
Mobley continues to pester the offense into coughing it up and coming away with big-time steals. A few more plays like that, and they just might squeak by with this one.
Passes.
Triple one.
The pass is intercepted.
He's in the NBA, Bob. He should have known better than to pass the ball with that kind of angle.
NBA basketball so quick, Rod. We got to see that again. Francis has the ball. He's 3 of 8 from the floor. Inside pass. They're inside. From inside. Can't drop down his shot.
I got to tell you this one, boy. They have got to be thanking their lucky stars that one didn't drop. He's used to making those.
34 counter. Watch baseline. Switch.
Radmanovich wants the ball.
I got it.
7 seconds to shoot. Knocked off course. And it's loose on the perimeter.
Cato has done a great job of not allowing open looks and changing a lot of shots.
Rebounded by Cato.
The Rockets
Bring it up. They're shooting 20% from the arc. Thomas commits the charge. That'll be his second foul of the game. Cato will head to the bench. Radmanovich with the inbound.
The Sonics
Have the ball. They're shooting 40% from the floor. Caught by Barry.
Pick coming. Watch baseline. Double up.
Stolen.
You can't expect to retain possession if you're willing to let go a bad pass like that, Bob. You really have to thread the needle when going inside.
Thomas passes the ball. Passes it. 7 on the shot clock. 10-footer was off the mark by Mobley. Radmanovich is at the controls. He has 9 points from the floor. Inside, they work it in. Releases. Gets nothing but net.
Ball.
Francis works it up court. He's 3 out of his last 6 from the floor. Passes. It's stopped by Barry. Mobley leaves the ground. Gets the lay-in. Throws it in. Peyton has the rock. He's shooting 33% from the arc. Lewis takes a wide open shot. Connects off the front rim.
Nice job to get open and drain that outside shot.
Francis heads up court. He's shooting 37% from the floor.
Pick coming.
Francis makes the pass.
Drop.
Launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out.
Tino Mobley telegraphed his shot. The defense was 3 steps ahead of him and was right in his face to force the miss.
Lob. Peyton is credited the assist. He's got 5.
Barry was ready with a well-timed leap to grab the alley-oop and finish the play. The Rockets
Would love to cut into the lead some more with a bucket here. Passes it. 7 seconds to shoot.
Passes.
Thomas takes a turnaround J. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Thomas must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
The low post shot was blown by 14.
That's a nice job fighting on the offensive boards.
Rebounded by Thomas.
30 seconds here in the third quarter.
Francis
Passes.
Come down.
Grabbed by Williams.
Williams pulls the trigger from the high post. Can't get the bucket, but he gets the foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Nice call by the ref. Definite contact on the shot.
He gets the first of 2.
James looks fresh coming back on the floor.
Williams will leave the floor.
Harvey inbounds the ball. Passes it. The Sonics work it up court. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Keeps it alive and puts it back up for Deuce.
Francis has it.
He's 3 of 8 from the floor.
And loads from deep, 3-point range. Gets right iron, no good.
Had him off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Peyton.
We've just finished the third quarter. The score,
28-21. The Sonics still cling to a small lead going into the fourth. What's been the key stat so far, Rod?
3-point shooting, Bob. They're really outdueling their opponents from the arc. Skilled perimeter shooting will always help a team win, and hey, they do have the lead.
Roll it. Tee it up.
Peyton
Passes it.
Watch the screen.
7 on the shot clock. The steal. It's 2-on-2, even numbers.
You just saw a really smart play on defense, Bobby. You watch for that crossover dribble, and then you get in there for the steal. That is textbook basketball.
He gets the first of 2.
Yanks it down inside.
Peyton
Brings it up. He's 1 out of his last 4 from the arc. Bounce pass.
shoots from 13 feet out. Kisses it off the glass. Collier with the inbound.
Ball.
Francis with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game.
Hard. Flare.
Launches from beyond the arc. No way.
The pick didn't quite work for him there, Bob.
The Sonics have the rock. They're shooting 33% from the arc. Peyton dishes it off.
Lewis shoots. Doesn't get the tough shot.
Good rebound on the inside.
Passes.
Lewis goes with a fadeaway.
Couldn't buy a basket that trip down.
The defense keeps him at bay, but he's a dynamite shooter from mid-range, Bob. I wonder how long they can hold him off.
The Rockets head into the front court. They're shooting 30% from the floor.
Francis commits the charge.
That's his first foul of the game.
Cato
Comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while.
Lewis
Throws it in.
Peyton
Has the ball. He's 1 of 4 from the arc. Into the low post.
Lewis fades away inside. Puts too much on it.
He's usually a dynamo on the inside, but he just couldn't get that one to drop. He should be nailing those left and right.
Nabbed by Mobley.
Takes a wide open shot.
Doesn't get it all the way there.
They've got to be thanking their lucky stars that shot went wide. That should have been an automatic, too. He was so wide open.
Berry
Now has it. We gotta see that again.
Lewis made a great decision. He saw someone had a better shot than he did, and he gave it up. Now that's a team player.
Team play is contagious, Rod. Keep our eyes out tonight for some more great passes.
Mobley.
Works it up court. He has 4 points from the paint.
Thomas
Has position down low. Bounce pass. They push it inside.
7 seconds to shoot.
The ball's loose. It's stolen.
Peyton has the rock. He's shooting 25% from the arc. Peyton passes the ball. The steal. Francis heads up court. He's shooting 33% from the floor. Knockbar takes the turnaround J. Can't stop the drought.
That's an impossible block, Bob, but hey, he did it anyway, and that's all that counts. He had horrible position, but somehow managed to reach over, get the block, and not commit the foul. Good job.
Harvey fired from the post, hauls it in by Cato. Francis has it. He's 3 of 9 from the floor. Passes it.
Ball.
Lobbed.
Double down.
Uses the crossover. Puts up the shot. Yanks it down inside.
Keep it up.
Just like the cavalry, the defense stays today, doing a dynamite job shutting down the shooter.
Received by Lewis.
Keep down.
Loose ball. There's the steal.
He read that pump fake perfectly. Made a quick stab at the ball and then came away with the steal. Nice anticipation.
Pick him up.
Knockbar makes the pass. 7 seconds to shoot. Went in for the layup, but it's off the mark by Mobley. Peyton with the ball. The Sonics bring it up. They're shooting 33% from the arc. Top of the key. Seven on the shot clock. Pass low post. Puts it up from 11. Defensive rebound by Harvey.
That's how you fight for the offensive rebound.
Get him.
Passes.
Pinch
Goes
three.
with the crossover.
Run our pinch three.
Shoots. Bounces it off the left rim and in. Thomas inbounds the ball. 26 seconds here in the game. Passes it. Passes. Mobley goes with the fadeaway.
Nice job,
Can't stop
D.
the run.
Real
Mobley
nice job.
just can't get it going, and once you get cold, it's hard to get that hot hand back. The Sonics
Have the ball. They're shooting 42% from the floor. James takes a quick shot. Bounces off the left rim and out. There's the horn, and the game is in the books. The final score, 34-22. And it's time for us to say goodbye. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you catch SportsCenter so you can stay on top of the latest news in the sports world. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Thanks for joining us here at the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The Sonics come away with a big 12-point win over the Rockets. They now move to 10-7 on the year. The Sonics proved to be just too much tonight. They shot a much higher percentage, and that ended up being the key statistic. Vladimir Radmanovich ended up with a total of 10 points and 1 block. He will get our ESPN Player of the Game. What a player. And that's all we have for you tonight. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you next game.